Humans were not the only ones that were hit hard by Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas. Hundreds of dogs were killed and hundreds of others were left stranded. Now a South Florida rescue group is doing everything they can to try to help these animals. And joining us by Skype this morning is Big Dog Ranch Rescue CEO Christopher Kraus. And I see you have a little friend with you. Hi, Christopher. Good to see you.
Good morning. This is actually Nina, who is in the Bahamas.
She's so cute. She appears to be a little hungry, Christopher.
She is a little bit skinny. She's very happy. She's about 22 pounds. She'll probably be about 40 pounds.
Oh,
I'm actually going to put her down, but I just wanted her to be able to say hi.
She's cute. Well, yeah, otherwise she's going to be the star of the show, and we want to hear you. So, Christopher, talk to me about what you guys are up to, because you have already made how many trips over to the Bahamas?
Well, coordinate crates over, medical supplies and other life-saving supplies, thanks to the Huizingas. And we brought over those 2 trips. We brought back 1 shipload of dogs already, and that came back in a 240-foot super yacht, the Laurel, and we're very lucky and very grateful for their crew that helped take care of the dogs on their voyage.
And I understand your founder, Lori, is actually on her way back over as we speak.
Yeah, we're going back and forth. Right now, we're trying to coordinate as many flights as we can, and obviously boats back to bring the dogs back. We're launching them out of Nassau, and we're utilizing other means to get them off of Grand Bahama and Abaco to get them to Nassau. We're working with the Bahamian Humane Society very tightly.
Christopher, when you and I talked yesterday, one of the things you talked about was how many dogs were brought in from Puerto Rico. You said this is going to be a little bit of a smaller operation, but you're estimating how many dogs will you bring over in all?
Their best estimates are high hundreds, up to 1,000 dogs that will need to be transported off the island.
Wow, incredible. And Christopher, the one big question folks in Orlando are going to have is, will those dogs be coming to shelters here? And how can people help if they are interested in adopting?
Great question. Thank you for asking. Several things that we could do that would help us immensely. First off, we don't do this alone. We do work with several rescue partners. Perhaps 30% of the dogs that came in the first shipment went to our rescue partners locally. We will work on disasters of this magnitude with rescue partners all over the Southeast. The biggest challenge is if you have rescues or shelters in your area that have proper medical isolation areas. Dogs, whenever you transport dogs, not only from foreign countries, but even from shelters domestically, you're transporting these dogs together. To keep them safe, you really have to keep them isolated for about 30 days to make sure they don't break with anything or come home and get other dogs sick. Plus, a lot of these dogs coming in are requiring expensive orthopedic surgeries. About half of them are heartworm positive that needs to be treated, Ehrlichia, and other illnesses, but it takes some time to make sure they're healthy to go home for their forever home.
All right, so Christopher, what website do you want people to go to for more information?
Our website, bdrr.org, which stands for Big Dog Ranch Rescue. That's bdrr.org. It's a very costly operation. We are in need of financial support. We're in need of adopters. We have about 500 dogs on property right now.
All right. Christopher, our signal's not great, but we definitely got the website out there, and we know people are listening and they want to help. We are hearing from many, many viewers who want to help. So we so appreciate everything you guys are doing. Big thanks to you and to Lori and all the folks there for all their efforts. And thank you for being with us.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Christopher.
And the more dogs we adopt, the more we can bring in.
Absolutely, which is great news. So yeah, go and help and adopt those dogs. All right,